and welcome to day 4. We are here in Mykonos. Yesterday we were in Santorini. Today we're in Mykonos. We're gonna have a great day today. Kayla, what do we got going on?
Today we're taking a tour, so it's a guided walking/bus tour around the island. We're hitting a couple of spots. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I know we're checking out a beach. I know we're checking out the windmills, and I know we're going to Little Venice, I believe is what they call it. It's like a little area in Mykonos. Yeah. It's supposed to be really romantic and cute with really good restaurants. So.
Yeah, so I'm really excited just to do some exploring around Mykonos. It's really windy today. We're actually kind of like tucked behind a bush here just to, reduce the wind noise.
I wish we would have taken footage of us trying to do this intro on the top deck. We were leaning into the wind, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. But thank you so much for tuning in and exploring Mykonos with us. If you have a Mediterranean cruise coming up, you're gonna want to follow along. We're hitting all the good spots. We're Ryan and Kayla. Make sure to like and subscribe. We have a lot of cruise content this year. So
oh my gosh, yeah, lots.
Let's get this day started in Mykonos.
Let's go.
It's a much easier port than yesterday. You literally come off the ship, all your Royal Caribbean excursions are waiting right there. And then just behind me here, you'll see that there's a ton of buses for any private tours that you take. Yeah, there's also this sea bus that you can take right out of the port. And it's only €2, I think, per way, per person. So, but still very reasonable, probably save you, I don't know, what do you think that is? A 10 to 15 minute walk, let's say. But yeah, it brings you right into Mykonos town for €2. That's nothing.
And we've heard on other YouTube vlogs that you actually don't really need to take an excursion on Mykonos Island because it is small. You can do the whole island in one day, apparently.
Yeah, very walkable, it seems.
Mm-hmm. But it was our first time, so I just wanted to, what do we need to see? Take us there, and then next time.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. And with the guided tours, you get some extra information, yeah. Okay, our first stop, it's windy here, but our first stop is going to be this lighthouse. Yeah. But do you remember any of the facts that our tour guide gave us on the way over? Or anything that you thought was interesting?
This island is only operational and habitable basically in the summer months. Pretty much after October and the tourist season ends, everybody packs up and leaves and either goes to Athens or somewhere else.
So it's just that in the winter,
there's a few people that live here through the winter.
Only 10,000 people. But then in the summer, 2.5 million people come through the island.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and they only do tourism here. They don't do any other, they don't make anything. No exports, nothing. Okay, poor Kayla, she's so cold. It's so windy that it's really hard to actually hear the tour guide. Think of you're driving in a convertible with the top down
on the highway.
And you can, on the highway, and you can't hear anything.
But
that's how windy it is. So we're tucked behind.
Windy.
Yeah.
Apparently.
She says it's a light wind day.
It's a light breeze.
But we're tucked behind this wall here so we could do a little vlog for you guys. A couple facts about the lighthouse that I remember.
It was
built in 1891 because a British vessel had crashed, I guess, so they put a lighthouse here and someone actually lived here. There's a few islands behind us. The coolest one, or the one I was trying to listen to the most, was Delos.
Mm-hmm. Which is
that's an
administrative one, right?
Well, it was an archaeological one, and she was telling some Greek mythology about how Zeus, who he impregnated a woman with, and Hera didn't like it, so they put her on this island or something. I tried to get more of it. I'll probably do a little bit of research when we get home.
Mm-hmm. But it was hard to hear because the wind was super loud.
Yeah, it was, and she, it'd be better if she had a little speaker with her or something.
The only problem is there's more than one tour here at a time. So if they all had speakers, they would just be constantly competing to be heard.
Actually, when we went to Rome one time, someone had a headset tour, and that was really nice. It's probably because it had to be quiet in the Vatican, I think, but something like that would be great here. We're going to take a lap around the lighthouse and just check in some of the views.
We'll show you some of the islands that you can see. This is the party island. There's an administrative island where people kind of go to work, and then that's where their hospital is, and their court system and their police. So it's kind of cool. They've got a bunch of surrounding islands that are all technically part of Mykonos.
And you probably can't see here, but you can actually see the connection. That island over there, if I'm pointing to it right, is actually Mykonos as well. And then you can see a little connection bridge there, and I thought that was cool that is also Mykonos. It's kind of small, but bigger than I
Bigger
thought.
than you think.
Oh my God. Look how beautiful this is, guys. You don't get views anywhere like you do in Greece, eh?
No.
It's a little warmer, less windy here.
It's a smidge less windy, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a light breeze, if you were to ask me. Like, this is
Yeah.
a nice breeze. Yeah, what was happening over there was crazy.
Yes.
I also forgot that Mykonos is made apparently entirely of granite. So if they were going to have some sort of import-export thing going, it would be granite.
Yeah, and all their construction is granite too, so she said it makes
really
things
hard
difficult.
to build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got about 20 minutes here, so we're just kind of like taking in some of the views and
They're amazing.
yeah, it's beautiful.
We don't have views like this where we live, so.
So our next stop is actually quite beautiful as well.
We're at
It's-
the top of the hill here, where you get the panoramic view of like the Mykonos
town, yeah.
which is where like all the houses used to be. Now they're mostly businesses and Airbnbs. But it's just like the sea of white houses, and it just makes me so happy.
So this is where all the fancy beach clubs and parties happen down there, eh?
Yeah, they're known for their beach clubs and their clubs.
I wonder if we'll see any, like, not visit because it's too expensive, but...
Yeah, I heard they can be very expensive, like $100 or something.
And I wonder if
for-
it's too early in the
Sure.
season.
It's a little early, but May is like the start, like the real start of the season. So right now it's May.
So it's just gearing up, I guess.
It's just gearing up, but I think if you came here in like June or July, it would be bumpin'.
Our next stop, it's fast and furious for you guys.
Yeah.
We're in Ano Mera, I believe.
Yes.
It's a
village.
town in Mykonos. And yeah, there's a cute little courtyard area. Just for your awareness, there's bathrooms. Yeah, and they gave us
Thanks.
water on the tour as well, so we're covered. But I think we'll just kind of walk around, maybe get some food, maybe a nice cold beverage.
Yes.
Just kind of relax for a little bit. We have about half an hour here. We don't have enough time for food, so we're gonna stop later. But I just got Mythos Lager. One thing I like, I don't know if you can see, but on the bottle cap, there's like a little tab you can just pull. So that's kind of cool. See if it's as easy as it looks. Oh, that's really interesting. Popped
cool.
right off. Okay, let's give it a try. I think this is my first local beer, which
I think
I should
so.
have had one yesterday. Oh yeah, that's refreshing. Yeah, I'm not sure what that tastes like. Kind of tastes like a Heineken, I guess. And it's already time to leave this cute little town. It's just too bad. We would have liked to sit and have some restaurant food or something, but
Yeah, it seems like there wasn't a lot of grab and go options. It was mostly like seated dinings, and we only had like 30 minutes. So
yeah, that's the thing about these tours is like you go quick, but you get to see a lot. So
Yeah.
I think it's still pretty good value, and it doesn't last all day. It's only half a day. So
Yeah.
the other half of the day we get to explore
yeah,
Mykonos
we'll find
and
a proper place where we eat dinner, sit
get some
down.
local food and stuff. Oh, look, they have all this fresh produce.
I know. I wish there was someone here that I would buy it from.
Or if we saw it a bit earlier.
There's like little homemade lemons, leeks, the cilantro or the parsley. I'm not sure which one it is. It's massive. Like the leaves are like this big.
Okay, our next stop is, I'm glad we did this stop because
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
now we can say we went to a Mykonos beach.
And
Then-
it's named after me.
Well, the name of the beach, if I say it wrong, I'm sorry, it's Kalafatis Beach.
But if you pronounce it properly, it's Kayla.
Yeah. So I'm glad because I'm gonna definitely take my shoes off, put my feet in the sand, toes in the water.
The Aegean Sea.
That's her thing. And check this out. I'm going to show you a couple hills. Kayla was like, "Oh, men," but there's a couple hills, and it's they call them Aphrodite's breasts.
Yeah.
So those two there, in fairness, they kind of do look like breasts.
Yeah, they kind of do. They're a little more even than I thought. Originally, I thought they were a little botched, but they look pretty good.
All right, Kayla, how's the temperature in there?
Yeah, that water is frigid.
Yeah, I think she said actually it never gets warm.
She said it, like even when it's in the peak of summer, like it's always quite cool and like refreshing.
Yeah.
It's like I said, we're in May right now, so it's not.
I think she
summer.
said it warms up September, October.
Yeah, that's when it's like the warmest.
Yeah.
But she said it's always refreshing and cool, and so right now you can imagine it's May. It's very, very cool.
Also, we haven't talked about how clear and beautiful the water is.
Yeah, it's absolute
Yeah.
turquoise.
Like, you know, in the Caribbean when you go to Mexico, you can't even like see the bottom, like right out of the gates. This one, it's just like super turquoise all the way as far as you can see. Obviously, it
goes
changes
jump,
color,
jump, jump.
but for the whole beach view. It's amazing.
It's like, I don't even think we can do it justice with pictures and videos.
I'm so glad this was on the stop. Okay, so now we're a little more educated now. We're in the old port.
Yes.
So back to what I was saying earlier about when you get off the ship, my recommendation, if you want to go to Mykonos town, would be to take the sea bus over to the old port, which is where there are the tender boats. And then, so yeah, if you're in the new port, you're not going to tender, but if you're in the old port, you will. So take the sea bus over, and then it's super walkable.
Yeah,
like,
and you can see
we're already here.
all the houses and all the markets and all the restaurants.
Yeah. Now this is beautiful as well.
Oh yeah. Like all these little restaurants that line the water, they're incredible.
Yeah. We need to stop somewhere. Maybe
I know,
not that
I'm getting
fancy,
so
but...
hungry, smelling all the food.
So all these alleyways, they're super cute, and apparently they're all windy and narrow because back in the day, piracy was a problem. So they ended up doing this so that only the locals knew how to get out, which is kind of interesting. So over there, guys, that's Little Venice there. So every single one of those balconies, everything you see there, those are all cocktail bars.
And in the water, like
Yeah.
just like in Venice.
I guess they were probably houses at some point,
Yeah,
but then just
everything
got
was-
turned over into...
Yeah. Tourism came around, and then they all became bars and restaurants.
We're making our way over to the windmills,
Yeah.
which should be interesting. It was a mission to get through like the town of Mykonos there. Like it was just so jammed, and it's not even high season. So like
say, it's only
already,
May.
I would say if you're coming to Mykonos, like
Don't come in the summer.
yeah, because if it gets any worse, you're like, holy smokes, it's jammed. But I mean, imagine September's okay too, probably just like the shoulder seasons.
Yeah, they say later September, early October, or like April, May. Those are kind of the off season. And then the summer is like June, July, August.
Okay, so these are the famous windmills.
Yes, so they're no longer operational, but they did used to be. So the electricity from Mykonos comes apparently under the water.
And I think the windmills were they said it was to like grind wheat. Yeah, these aren't for electricity actually.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Guys, let us know if we're wrong. But I'm pretty sure we heard in the tour that these were used to grind wheat.
I know she said it would make sense to use windmills for electricity because of how windy it is on Mykonos. But yeah, it's not the way they do things.
Also, the view from here is pretty awesome. I'll show you in a second, but you can see all the cruise ships, Little Venice, and the hillside town of Mykonos. And it's just a quick walk over. It was like 10 minutes through the town, but like I was saying before, it was pretty crazy getting through all the people. I think, yeah, the windmills is, you can take some good pictures, and they're kind of cool. Make it like a little side idea that you want to explore here, because really at the end of the day, they're just kind of sitting there not really doing anything.
They
So
look pretty, they make for a nice picture.
yeah, we want to check them out because they're famous windmills. So glad we came.
But mostly, we came to eat. So
Yeah,
That is
I
what
think
I
we're
think we're
almost
gonna
on
do.
our own time, so we'll get some food and some drinks somewhere. So this bakery that we're in is 600 years old.
Yep, 600.
You know I gotta get something.
Oh, I wish I could.
Yeah, Kayla can't because it's
I'm gonna see
gluten-free.
if I can. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they have gluten-free stuff. You're so lucky. Okay, Kayla, how's your cookie there?
So I told her to surprise me because I asked her if she had some gluten-free stuff, and she said they had a bunch of like these nut, fruit, whatever kind of cookies. So she said, "Do you like chocolate?" And I said yes. So she brought me this cookie that's like made of nuts with chocolate on it. So
It's nice that they're gluten-free.
very chocolatey.
Yeah, it looks chocolatey.
I mean, it's really good. It's peanuts covered in chocolate.
Yeah, I can't go wrong.
We really can't go wrong.
Okay, so I got baklava. That's what she said her favorite one was. I don't even know what's in baklava, so somebody let me know.
It's like a bunch of layers of pastry with pistachio and like honey.
Sounds good. So it's a big size too. We got a fork. Oh my god.
Bite it.
You're right. Oh wow. That's really tasty. I don't think I've had this before.
You never had baklava?
I don't know.
Not even from Shore?
That's really good. It's like got the flaky crust in it, but it's also like moist on the inside.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, really sweet. Very good. Okay, so that was the end of our little half-day tour.
That was delightful.
That was so adorable.
Nice little way to end it with bakery there. I like that a lot.
I know. I just wanted to take the little owner and just like put her in my pocket and bring her home with me. She reminded me of my nana.
Yeah, she was so cute.
She's so cute.
But yeah, if you liked the tour you saw today, go ahead and drop a like and a subscribe for continuous cruise content. We're not done with our day here in Mykonos.
No.
Not even close. So we're gonna be the last people back.
Yeah. As usual.
Yeah. So I think we're actually gonna try to find some food, and some place to have a drink. So see what we can find. Okay, I stopped for €1. So listen, food on the actual waterfront is like 3 times more expensive. We went like a street back. So €1 on the waterfront was €22, 25 euros. And I paid $4 for mine, $4.50 I think. The thing is, they had a Greek salad too, but Kayla wasn't able to get anything, so we're gonna have to go find her a Greek salad. And then I also got this, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this, but it's got old Greek letters. I'm gonna try this Greek beer. So we'll start with the Euro. I'm very hungry. It looks just as good as the one I had yesterday. Here it is here. Oh yeah, I think it's better.
Better than yesterday.
Because the meat, I think, was just cooked a bit differently this time around.
Although this one's chicken, you have pork.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe I just like chicken more. Very good. And very cheap. So it's the 2 best things. We did find Kayla a Greek salad at this cute little place off the side of the water, which was good. Kayla finally got her Greek salad.
Yeah.
How was it?
Excellent service there. If you're ever in Mykonos and you're at the water where the Nice and Easy restaurant is, keep walking up and you're going to see Zorba's Delicatessen. The service there was insane. So I told them I was trying to get a Greek salad all day and couldn't get one, and they were like, why didn't you come here? So she made me one. I mean, she sliced the tomatoes
everything right in
like,
front of her.
Fresh. And the portion was insane. I think
Yeah.
it weighed 3 pounds.
Oh, it was a
Like,
big bowl.
I still have leftovers, and it's like, it doesn't even look like I ate anything, but
Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm so full.
And you guys know Kayla, she normally has like very little on her plate.
Left. Like, I,
Oh no, I was gonna say
Oh.
very little to begin with.
No, I was like, I always eat everything. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then I wasn't sure what wine to get, and so the man saw me kind of struggling over there, mostly because everything's in Greek and I couldn't read it. And so he came over and he was like, what do you usually drink? I was like, I like red. And he was like, not today. And he pointed at the rosé and picked me out a glass, and he was right. And all of it cost 15 euros. So I got a glass of wine and a giant salad for 15 euros.
Much cheaper on off the main like strip there. And then you can just bring it to the water and enjoy the view for a
now
cheaper
I'm
price.
no longer hangry.
Yeah, she was getting hangry there. We got a little bit of time left, so I think
No, what
we'll
do we do?
just kind of walk around, and if there's anything to show you guys or anything we want to let you know,
We will.
we will. Okay, it's about that time to head back to the ship.
You see the line for the boat looks a
Yeah.
little bit long.
We're going to take the sea bus for you guys so you can see how that process works, but I remember it being €2 per person,
Yeah.
so I bet you the line is pretty long, but it'll go fast, I think. Because the ride is only 10 minutes, I believe.
Yes. Also, be
So-
careful when you're getting on the sea bus and not to get on the Delos tour buses because
Yeah.
they're right in the
Don't
same
get on the
line.
wrong one. Yeah, but great day in Mykonos.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the tour because like here in town is just kind of shops, restaurants, places to drink and eat and that kind of thing. So it was nice to actually get a sense of the
Whole
island.
island.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the wind that we hated earlier.
Oh.
I am loving it right now.
It's a different world too. It's scorching hot. Yeah. Well, we made it. That was only I think 13 minutes to get on.
Was it really only 13 minutes? It felt like longer.
Maybe I did the math wrong. Maybe it's closer to 20. But
Even still, that feels shorter.
they
than
take a
it
lot
was.
of people. I mean, we're standing.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy in here.
It's very busy.
So that ride back was 16 minutes. So I'd say for the whole thing, from getting in line, getting on, and getting off, you probably need to save
just short
yourself
of 40 minutes.
40 minutes about. Yeah,
Just to be safe.
exactly.
How wonder what it is. What is it about Ryan?
Yeah, guys, I must be a shady suspect because
Yeah.
every time I get selected for these random tests.
Which is funny because I always used to be the one that got selected randomly for tests, but
So-
now it's Ryan.
Yeah, so before I got to the ship, the port authorities pulled me aside, said, random test. He brought me to this shack.
And then I was
searched
standing
all
there
my
waiting.
stuff.
They're like, "No, you leave." I was like, "Oh my god, what are they going to do to him?"
Now we got to go through the ship security now, which is
Yeah.
it's painless, but yeah, I have to pull all my stuff out again. And we're back on board. What a day! Honestly, there's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I enjoyed Santorini a bit more, but Mykonos was
If I had more money to spend, Mykonos would have been great.
Yeah, Mykonos was still good.
It was beautiful still.
And I really enjoyed walking around the Mykonos town.
Mhm.
The windmills was pretty cool, and
Just like the history.
just visually, you know, the whole town is very pretty, right?
Like learning about the whitewashed buildings and why they are like that, and like even like the curvature of the building. Like to
Yeah,
learn how the wind like goes around the round edges and doesn't like make whistling sounds like it does on a square roof. Like it's just stuff that we would never learn.
yeah, that was all really interesting. But we're back on the Lido deck now. I'm
we
really
need-
looking forward to just having a beverage,
A drink and a pool dip.
taking a dip, yeah, falling asleep on the chair, and watching the sailway out of Mykonos should be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll
So-
try and get a time lapse sailing out of
Yeah.
Mykonos.
It's if I don't fall asleep.
I'll wake him up.
Yeah, but let's walk on over to the pool bar there and get a drink. We still got 4 vouchers each and only 5 hours of the day left, really. So
Yeah, we should actually look and see. Have we been to all the bars yet?
I think so, except for, do we go to our bar yet?
We went to Schooner, but I don't think we've been to our bar.
Maybe we'll check that
Yeah.
out later. Our plan for dinner right now is I think we're going to do pizza.
Pizza.
We confirmed with them that they have gluten-free for Kayla, so you got to have a pizza night on the cruise. It's just, you got to.
Yes, and then I can actually just 100% stand by it. I think that the Sorrento's, or well, I guess it would be Cafe Promenade pizza, was better than the one on Carnival, but we'll see if that holds up.
Let us know what you guys do in Mykonos. That way, when Kayla and I come back, inevitably,
Did you hear that? When?
Oh,
When,
yeah.
Not if, when.
oh yeah, I'd love to get on like an ATV or like one of those like moped things and just rip around the island and explore it on our own. Like that to me sounds really fun. I'd love to do that. In Santorini, there was a hike between the two towns. And even though I know what Kayla's thinking already, I would love to do it.
I might need to be drunk before that.
Yeah, this is what it's about when it's just you and I and the stars in the sky and the hum of the motor. It's so much better off alone. If I could live all my life tonight, we're loving on the road. I wouldn't die 'cause there's nothing I want more. I wanna stay by your side.
Goodbye, Mykonos.
Bye.
See you
This is
next
nice.
time. Hope you guys enjoyed the sail away as much as we did. Thought it was really cool how we went in between the two ships
Crazy.
and had a great picture of the island as we sailed away. I think right now we're just gonna head back to the room, get changed. Then we're gonna get some pizza. We're gonna go to Crown and Kettle, I think,
'cause
watch
we
some
forgot.
tunes,
Haven't been
use
there
our
yet.
diamond vouchers. Just kind of take it easy tonight. I'm really looking forward to that. We got an early start tomorrow.
Athens
So-
tomorrow, so
So join us for some tunes and some drinks later on this evening.
I want pizza.
Pizza time.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, so
So
Kayla's gonna
excited.
order her gluten-free. I'll wait a bit, just so we can eat together.
Such a gentleman.
Thank you. Okay, Kayla, you remember what you said about the pizza, right?
I remember. So let's see if it's still true. So I had originally said that I thought Royal Caribbean's pizza was better than Carnival's. Not by much, but there was
And I
something.
personally liked Carnival's way better.
That was a great cheese
That
bowl.
looks like a good slice. Like, actually, the bottom's kind of cooked this time. Careful. Is that like all cheese or what?
There's so much cheese in there. It was like a commercial for cheese.
How is it?
So good.
Oh yeah? So you stand by your choice?
So good.
So cute.
I think I stand by my stand by my choice.
Okay, Royal wins in the pizza category for Kayla. Yeah, for me, sorry, Royal people, Carnival's like Miami Slice, or what was the other one? Beach. It wasn't beach buns, but it was Coastal Slice.
Coastal Slice.
Yeah, that was so good. So.
Let's see, is it story still?
You know, yeah, I got some Parmesan, some chili flakes. I got some hot sauce, but just for the video, I just left it. You know what? It's good. But Carnival's, it's the dough, I think.
It's thicker.
Yeah, it's like real pizza dough. Not that this isn't, but you get what I mean.
It's just better,
Yeah.
according to Ryan.
So soon, with us having Utopia, Celebrity, Norwegian, and MSC booked in that order, we're going to be able to tell you who really has the best pizza at sea, excluding Disney and a couple other ones, of course, but we'll have some good idea of where the best pizza is. Let us know what you think the best pizza is. First, start off if you know with Carnival or Royal, and then just tell us straight up who you think the best pizza at sea is. Because I'll try it for sure, and Kayla will see if they have gluten-free.
Also, thank you for starting recording that after I took the world's biggest bite. Like,
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
it was like just me chewing and laughing.
Good, good.
I just ate a ton of pizza. I'm so full, I want to die.
I'm so proud of you. Guys, look. She had a whole pizza to herself.
Well, I don't like waste either, so like I wish they would make me like 2 slices. That would be great. But
Yeah, for the gluten-free, they have to make the whole thing.
whole pizza, and then I don't want to throw away half of it, so then I force feed myself. And then I have immediate regrets, which is kind of like setting in now.
I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. No, I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's going.
Okay, so we came down to the Crown and Kettle. It's a place we haven't been to before on this ship, but it's generally like the pub. There's usually like a promenade pub, and all the singers that come here, we always find that it's usually a good time.
Yeah, they do like live music, they take requests, they do covers, and it gets really packed in here. Like it's a vibe.
Yeah, like Kayla said, it's a pretty good vibe. So we're gonna try some drinks here.
Probably get too loud to vlog.
Yeah,
May show you like a little snippet here.
Exactly, yeah. And look at all the beers they have here, guys. So if you're a beer drinker, it's a good place to come. They got beers of the world, so they show a map.
Plus, they show like different flavor profiles. So if you like it a little bit more malty or hoppy or fruity or sweet, like it puts it on a spectrum for you.
Yeah, that's cool.
So up here is obviously the ciders, and then it kind of goes down to like more hoppy, bitter beers.
Heavenly's not special. Shine right on me. Never midnight special. Shine right on me.
The Crown and Kettle pub. That was a lot of fun. He was really good.
He was so good. Like,
Yeah.
and he didn't play the classic
I know.
cruise like.
I was like,
hits.
Kayla's, you
Those
know, Sweet
bangers.
Caroline's coming and stuff.
Not
but
once.
yeah.
No, it was like the Stones, and then he played like CCR, and then yeah, he did the Killers. Every
Yeah.
song was a banger.
Yeah.
It was great.
That guy was really good.
Yeah.
And then after
kinda
that,
snuck in.
we snuck into the show. What was it called? Learning to Dance.
Tell me you hate. You pull me off like it's all the same. You played a few, now I'm taking away like a ball. Yeah, baby.
was just like a dancing show, and then it wasn't like a bang or anything, but it was.
It was cute. It had like
It was
the Royal
cute.
Caribbean singers and dancers.
Yep.
And they did more of a like a Latin style.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was
We always
called.
have like the most respect for them.
Invitation to dance.
Invitation to dance.
That's what it
Yeah,
was.
but those dancers are incredible.
They're amazing.
So, check out as many shows as you can because they're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, day number 5 tomorrow?
Yes.
Day 5 tomorrow, we are doing the,
Oh, we are doing
Athens.
a crazy tour.
yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It is long. So, it'll be similar to like today in terms of like, we're
Stop,
here, then we're
stop,
there,
stop.
then we're there. So, we're doing like the Acropolis,
And the Parthenon, and like passing by a bunch of.
We honestly have like 10
ruins.
stops, so it'll be kind of crazy and kind of like Fast and Furious like today, like I was saying. But you guys will be able to see a lot, and also
Kind of let you know if the
see
tour is worth it. or
Yeah,
if
if
you
that's
could do it on
something you
your
want
own.
to do, exactly. So if you enjoyed our video today, because you're so awesome, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're coming close to 10,000, and that's pretty incredible. We never thought we'd even
Ever.
come close to that, and
Ever.
it's all thanks to you guys. And a special thanks to our channel members. And if you're interested in joining, you can click join or check the description. I'll put it in there. Also, the excursion we did today, I will put a link in the description for you. And
If you have any questions, drop them either in the comment
Yep.
box below, or you can reach out to us on Instagram at Ryan and Kayla.
And all you guys that aren't following us on Instagram at Ryan and Kayla are missing the live stories. You get to see a little sneak peek of the
Sometimes
videos
I put some like
first.
stuff on our stories that does not go into
Yeah,
the vlog.
behind the scenes, exclusive.
It's mostly just me creeping up on Ryan taking B-roll. but-
Yeah, basically. But we had a great day today. Hopefully Athens, it's supposed to be smoking hot there tomorrow.
30-something
degrees Celsius. And we are looking forward to it. So we got an early start tomorrow. I think
Yeah,
it's like 7 o'clock or something like that.
We were supposed to port in at 8 or 8:30, and it turns out now it's going to be like 7 or 7:30. So
We're
gotta
getting
go to
in
bed.
a little early, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So that concludes day number 4. Thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow.